So you've actually met Donald Trump.
Yes.
With your brother Rob.
With Rob, when he opened the Trump Tower in Toronto.
Are you still a supporter of Donald Trump?
Absolutely. I wouldn't waver. Like the GOP's wavering, I wouldn't waver.
It was news that went far beyond Ontario as the rest of Canada wonders if Donald Trump's brand of populism is spilling across the northern border. The colorful and controversial elder brother of former Toronto Mayor Rob Ford vows a stark anti-establishment contrast to incumbent Premier Kathleen Wynne in the looming campaign. The Liberals, I'll say they're ready for it.
And I think Donald Trump, personally myself, is going to do a great job. He's going to make sure he lowers the taxes on businesses.
The office belonging to Doug Ford now says that essentially the Starlink deal is on hold. If the tariffs come into effect, the deal will be canceled. If there are no tariffs, the deal will continue to go through. There was another moment here of note. Doug Ford was caught in a hot mic moment just moments after addressing the media here at his campaign HQ. It's a moment that we understand the Premier was talking about Donald Trump. Take a listen.
And the election day, was I happy this guy won? 100% I was. Then the guy pulled out the knife.
So just to recap, Doug Ford there saying that he wanted Donald Trump to win on election night 100%. We reached out to Ford's team. We haven't heard back. Opposition parties are likely waiting for moments just like this to pounce because they've been looking to turn this election from tariffs back onto other issues like healthcare and housing.
I actually just received a couple texts from from councillors saying, hey, he's taken a page out of your playbook. I don't mind that at all. When I travel frequently down to the U.S. almost every week, and just speaking to people from California to Chicago to New Jersey to Florida, I heard this momentum happening. And when he first announced, everyone was laughing, and I said, he's going to win. Not only is he going to win, he's going to be the next president.
Doug Ford sounds like Donald Trump, and that's because he is like Donald Trump.
But look, none of this matters because by that point, Doug Ford had moved on to his next scandal after being overheard allegedly referring to the journalist who'd questioned his wife's Judaism as a little bitch, a charge he then spectacularly denied.
I was falsely accused from the Toronto Star. I was having a private conversation, walking out with two staff members, and I guess they just assumed I was talking about someone in that room that had nothing to do with anyone in that room last night whatsoever.
I was talking about a completely different little bitch in a completely different room. If I was talking about that little bitch, you'd know about it. Are we done here? Why are you booing me?
Doug Ford!
Donald Trump's a businessman. He's a very successful businessman. I think he's a marketing genius. They need a change down in the U.S. Obama has been an absolute disaster, in my opinion, in the U.S. I run a business. The healthcare costs are going through the roof for not only the businesses, but the people.
But shouldn't a president or any politician have strong moral fiber? Are you seeing that in Donald Trump?
Well, he does have strong moral fiber.
He's a misogynist. He's always slamming women.
No, he's not always slamming women. If you look at the events he's at, there's a lot of women there.
Do you think now, if he gets the nomination, can he beat Hillary, though?
He will win, and he will beat Hillary. It's time for a fresh face, and they're tired of the Washington elites and the Washington establishment that's been running the country. So he's real. He says what a lot of people are thinking, and he's going to win.
Doug Ford sounds like Donald Trump, and that's because he is like Donald Trump.
Is enough. You're bringing your problems from everywhere else in the world. You're bringing it to Ontario, and you're going after other Canadians, as the Prime Minister said. Unacceptable.
A lot of the opposition at Queen's Park are asking you to apologize after yesterday's comments. Having a day to sleep on it, your response to that?
You know, something I stick with what I said. We're tired of lawlessness from anyone. It doesn't matter you're here, you're new, or whatever. It's very, very clear. My phone is blowing up from every community saying you're bang on.
Those aren't all immigrants. Those aren't all immigrants, Premier. Can you just clarify what you mean?
Sure. His brother was fun, but at a certain point, we felt bad laughing at him. Whereas Doug Ford doesn't have a drug problem. He's just an arsehole. A non-chemically assisted arsehole.
Do I think Donald Trump can run the country a lot better and get along with other countries like Russia? Absolutely, he can do a better job.
Why don't you guys be honest? Why don't you look in the mirror, each and every one of you? You're as biased as they come.
Just like Donald Trump, there is only one way to deal with this kind of behavior. You have to stand up to him.
The Honorable Doug Ford.
Boy, you know something? I haven't heard that much energy in a long time. My friends, boy, that's the first event I've ever had some booze, but anyways.